Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. You know, at this channel, we're a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. We are all about saving lives over here at the Jamaica Young Police channel, so that's why we support preemptive strikes, because preemptive strikes save life. Anyone who can make you believe absurdity can make you commit any criminal act. A wise man can change his mind, but a fool will never, because he's a fool. And remember that you must never try to educate a fool, because the fool will hate you. Only a friend will tell you the truth, and fakers will cheer you on even when you are wrong. Anyone who has the balls or spine to tell a friend the truth, after that, most people, especially Jamaicans, normally get vexed and upset with you and end the relationship. But guess what? They weren't even your friends anyway, because they do not respect others who are honest, truthful, and straightforward with them, and not a faker. Before we begin today's video, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel want our audience and detractors to know that anything that we have said here at the Jamaica Young Police channel that is incorrect, you can reach out to us at 954-556-0275, and we will give you the chance to correct the same. To us, the first and foremost thing about us on this channel is our character, credibility, and reputation. We have never slandered or defamed anyone's name on this platform, and whatever you are hearing is the truth. If the truth shall kill those who hate the truth, let it kill them. Remember that we said before, those who do not know the truth are fools, and those who know the truth and call it a lie is a depraved and criminal-minded people. Never say what you want to do until you experience it. Like being a police officer. So don't say that things, until you experience it. So you cannot, have a lot of blow-ons out there telling you how police are supposed to operate. But don't say anything until you have experience being a police officer. Yeah, so today we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we're going to talk about this youth, Akiv Nugent. The youth from Cockburn pen, who has been doing a good job, educating the kids in his community, in which it is very, very admirable of that youth. I would know that people in the ghetto, because of the extent of the coverage that this youth has gotten, we know that jealousy will fall in, because that's how ghetto people are now. Yeah, they get jealous because this youth now become an overnight sensation and celebrity in a good way, and we applaud him. But we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, yes, would like to reach out to this youth, and we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, before we even watch this media coverage of Akiv Nugent, yes, we have stated over and over again, the only thing that can save the youth them in the ghetto is reading. Yes, so we already at the Jamaica Young Police channel already purchased 20 books sent to Jamaica. We have an emissary down here to collect it. Yes, she's Keith Trinity Gardner's sister-in-law. That's one of the baddest police officers. I used to work at Onsby to Trinity. Yes, I used to work at Onsby and Cockburn pen, of all of the community. Honestly, to be frank, of all of the community in the Onsby police area, Cockburn pen is very close to me. Yes, in so many ways, from before I became a police officer, because of men like Oni, Carlos, and the others. You understand? I know them. I know those men before I was even 10, because Carlos and Oni and the others are very, very close friends of my father and my mother, and others too, who from Cockburn pen. I will never deny that I know anyone. You understand? Yes, and Cockburn, I can tell you this now as a detective. I spent over a decade at Onsby So, you know, it's close to me. It's a community that is close to me. Of all of the communities back in the 90s, when everywhere was giving problems, I can tell you Cockburn Pen was one of the most peaceful places. Yes, you know, you have a murder here and there, but it was very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. Cockburn Pen was the only place in the corporate era where strangers could walk and no one would question or bother you in the 1990s. So we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel want to make this offer to this youth for him to get 2 of these books, The Philosophy of Marcus Garvey. And we can tell you that what we'll try to do here at this channel is to make sure that every month we'll make sure at least he gets 5 books for these kids. And the books them that will empower them. Because I know that once, even this youth, we're not trying to turn it, we're not trying to convert him to no Rasta. As I said, thinking. You understand? As black people. Because as he said that great people come from the ghetto. Yes, I am a product of the ghetto too. And I am very, very proud of this kid. Yes. So I want you to watch the interview that he did with TVJ. And the reason why I was showcase TVJ, because honestly, back in the days, JBC, before it became TVJ, it was a criminal cuddling station, you know, yes. You understand, in the 70s, and they teach the youths hate the police and all of their problems in the ghetto is the police. But we can see that TVJ is doing something positive right here. I don't really watch CVM per se, because CVM is a criminal TV station. And the reason why I said that, you have convicted drug dealer Isaac Buchanan that on it. What kind of road model is that? What kind of road model is that? A man who's an international drug dealer you have as role model working on a TV station. We believe in a redemption, but up to now he hasn't shown any remorse. He wants to blame the police and Uncle Sam, so we don't watch CVM period. So I want you watch, you listen, and you decide what this youth is saying.
We go now to the story of a young man who is trying to make a difference in a volatile community. Akiv Nugent has been trying to teach the children of Cockburn Gardens to read and prepare for external exams. However, he needs your help to make this program even more successful.
Meet 13-year-old Akiv Nugent from Cockburn Gardens in St. Andrew. Ackeef is a youth advisor for the Cockburn Gardens community. The community is known to have criminal elements. As a result of the high level of violence Ackeef has experienced, he decided to make a difference through education. In 2017, he started a program in the community teaching children to read, write, and express themselves.
For example, in the math, they got a solving equation, so they would have said Baker have 36 mangoes, all of that. So I'm showing them and I'm teaching them how to be good readers and to bring up their communication skills.
Ackeef is also a student at Excelsior High, but he says what he's doing for the 13 of his peers whom he teaches in the community does not affect his schoolwork.
When I come from school in the evening, I got my assignments. So if I got homework in the first 2 classes, I like in my lunchtime do it because I know I have things to do and things to stand out for. So in the evenings when I come now, if I have any other homework, I like finish it, and then by 3:30 to 4 classes are started.
However, he's challenged with limited resources to make his lessons more successful.
Sometimes they don't have. So what I do, sometimes them come to the classes, don't have sharpener, pencil, sometimes books and all of that. So what I have to do is to save, chum change out of my lunch money to buy it for them, because many of them parents are not that what should I say now, financially stable. So what I do now is to save out of my lunch money and look sponsors from different community shops in the community to help with that, and it is working but not working at the same time.
The teenager also has this to say to the gunmen in the area.
This is my word to all the criminals and the warring fractions of this corporate era, not only in my community, but all above Jamaica, all around Jamaica. Please to put down the gun and allow our young youths to grow in peace so we can make Jamaica be the place to live, work, raise family and do business. We are your next generation, teachers, doctors, lawyers, judges, all of those stuff. Please put down the gun. I am pleading to you guys.
If you would like to help Akiv Nugent, he can be reached at 876-456-8187. That's 876-456-8187. Shamela Pullen, TVJ News.
Well, they said a child shall lead the way, and we see that Akiv Nugent is doing, the same. And we're very, very proud of him because Cockburn pen is one, as some people would say, boy, Cockburn pen is a crab up head place. And most people don't understand, Cockburn pen used to be a residential area, even in the 90s, Yeah, residential area. You live in Cockburn pen, it's like you live uptown because Cockburn pen was peaceful. Until, people with certain character, they went to foreign, make money, and they just came back and turned the place upside down, all because of ego. And we know that in the ghetto, there's only the best way for you at any children, the best way to make it in life is through education. Without education, you're not going to be anything unless you want to you want to go to prison or end up in the morgue. And then from the morgue you go to the cemetery. So we are at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We are all about preserving life, yes, saving lives. And with books you can change the mindset of people. So that's why even before this youth have done this, we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we try to start an initiative. We should say, well, we want to, instead of people in America sending guns to Jamaica, yeah, men like Birdie and Coco, yeah. You understand, Birdie like and Coco, men from, we are sent back gun, to Lincoln Road and all, to kill people. Yeah man, buy book and send to the youths them. You understand? Like the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. And there's several other Marcus Garvey books. These are the things that you want to change the youths, their mind, to make them see that there's a better way out there, because these books let them think, not only to be, that to just prepare themselves to get a job. Them can be inventors. You have inventors in prison in Jamaica right now. Because remember, a correctional officer in Jamaica, them call them warder. The warden is the one who's in charge of the prison in America. So the warder's a warder who used to work in the prison, and others has confirmed that you have men in prison. I don't know how a man cook in a box food, in a juice box. Cook food in it. So we have inventors in prison. So we can use all those people, all those minds, and put them together and channel it to make the economy better for everyone in Jamaica. And what this youth is doing is good, and we're applauding. As we have said before, we're going to reach out to him. Yes, the number that has been provided. And we want to thank, yes, nobody knows who's Mr. Gilbert, but we want to thank Mr. Gilbert for his purchase of 3 of these books. Yes, you understand? And we're going to reach out. We know already that we have 3 people already to give the books to. And when we say 3 people, the first youth is the youth, who share his story. He was troubled, went to, jail. You can call it prison too, and change his life and change his thought process. Yes, he is the first recipient of one of these books, and you understand. And we have a bridge in, we have him 3 youth them, you understand, from jungle, from my community, and we want because we want him to have this book too, for read it to him youth them, for them young, cause you see for them young, they teach them to love themselves. And we have to send a book. We have to send a book to the yard where we used to live in. And guess what? Unfortunately, not even one of my family members from in the ghetto said, boy, Chris, send on a book. The marks are money. No, we can't send money to Jamaica. We can't send book. We're not gonna send no gun. And yeah, and you have all a man, you know, who in a police, you know, come from Cockburn pen, same place where the youth come from, you know, named Christopher Brother J. Yeah man, the man that are foreign, I make money. And instead of sending guns back to Jamaica, send books and help the youth and help your community and make Cockburn pen be the shining light in the ghetto. Because most people don't know, you know, the most educated people in Jamaica, you know, from the ghetto at Tivoli Gardens, them come from, you know. Enough people not telling you that, you know. Because we don't know, read. So as much as Tivoli Gardens are the mother of all garrison, them put education first because them have a whole lot of educated people there. So this youth is on the right track. So, yeah man, now we applaud them, man. If you reach this far in the video, yeah man, click the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, subscribe to the channel. Write a comment below, tell us how you feel. Share the video. And yeah, I want to applaud Mr. Gilbert when I talk where him come from and them thing there for his contribution, yes man, because we have done this before on the channel and I said, boy, we want to change the youth them life of Jamaica. And no, I want to say, not even a sink the only person. And we just call it as it is and them thing there. It's only a Rasta man, you know. A Rasta man, yeah man, Mr. Gilbert, only a Rasta man. And the man reach out and say, boy, you know, I not even like you and them thing there, you know, when you're police. You know, at the first time I encounter you and them thing there, but after a while, you and Mr. Bobby me love, you know, because I want to keep the place. The boy them in check because anytime phone name ring, the boy them know what time it is. And the man say, boy, you see from me here you start talk about the Marcus Garvey book and all them thing and you talk about something about Marcus Garvey. Me even look on you different and I say, I never older brother here, oh, you understand? So I want to applaud Mr. Gilbert, yes man, and yeah man, we respect to you, you understand? So, you know, as we figure it out, how we can get more book down there and them thing there, because this are the only way we can change the youth them. We can't kill off all our youth them, you know, I said that already, because from a born and growing in Jamaica, we have gunmen. We can't kill off all our youth them, but we can change mind, because your mind, you know, your mind powerful. And especially it's when you come from the ghetto. A lot of things, negative things, are things where I take center stage in the ghetto. And that's how you get attention. You understand? You see, like all the youth, you know, the only reason him not rise to prominence is because of the positive things that he's doing and it's getting highlighted. But you see, otherwise, oh, nobody in a Cockburn pen that see man, you know, the first thing you know, the man starts say, that boy, that man, a nerd and all them things there. And the same girl, them and him them want them and him them want to gravitate to. They want to gravitate to the youth, a female, and him a gun bag, him a carry a gun from Niggas Lane. Yeah, him a carry a gun from Niggas Lane a Cockburn pen. Go off a road. You understand? I carry a gun from Niggas Lane. And go a civ right yard. And them youth they call them say, yeah, him a turn bad man and them thing there. But not knowing same lifespan gonna be short. So we applaud Akiv Nugent. You understand? Yeah man, to all the people them in a Cockburn pen and Jonestown, Waterford, my mother country, I face it, Troja School of Music, or St. Mary's College, yeah, all even people in my school reach out to me and them thing there. Because look, we here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, it's all about fighting crime but saving lives. I want to change the trajectory of the thinking of the youth in Jamaica. Because you can't kill them off. Yeah man. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.